Isau Ogunkunle Olatunji, popularly known as Irawo, is ranked Africa's second best and the world's 13th best paratable tennis player. Isau trains at Alake Sports Center in Ikeja, Abeokuta 4 times a week. His dream is to become the world's best paratable tennis player.
My name is Ogunkunle Isau, aka Irawo Star. My physical disability was started at the age of 12 years old. When I was 12 years old, my disability started as a polio. I started my life at 16 years of age with my mom. And when I was 22 years old, I decided to leave my mom because if I still stay with her, I may not be useful in future. I moved on in Okeo, Ayetoro area in Oyo State. I attended secondary school there, and I go to Ilekeu as Muslim this thing in Ayetoro Okeo. And then when I finished secondary school, I came to Abeokuta in 2004 to continue my education in Mapoli. Along the line, when I'm doing my ND in Nigeria, I lost my daddy in 2005, so I couldn't continue. I learned Cobbler in 2006. Then, after the Cobbler, I have a customer, his name is Bose, he's a gymnastics coach, introduced table tennis to me. And the table tennis, I was playing it outside the stadium before I joined the table tennis, and I joined them in 2010 at Alake Sports Center, Ikeja. I feel excited to be second in Africa and 13 in the ITTF World Ranking because I've tried a lot in table tennis. My table tennis career, in fact, 13 is not my position in the world. I've moved to number 1 very soon.
Isau sees table tennis as his route to self-fulfillment and a better life. He believes that as long as one can possess a certain level of gift and strong will, no kind of physical impairment can stop one from achieving greatness.
I can go more than this in life. My disability doesn't mean that I cannot go far. I didn't see myself as a person with disability. I see myself as a able body. So far that I get sense and I can do everything with sense.
Isau's passion for table tennis has earned him a name, Irawo. Irawo in Yoruba means star.
I was born in a town in Oyo State, Atisbo local government. The name of the town is Irawo. And when I went to my secondary school days in Ayetoro, they used to call me Irawo. Since then, I've carried the name. That name exposed me very well. All the table tennis, paratable tennis players, even though they didn't even know my name, except Irawo. They call me Irawo. And that Irawo is the name of my town that I was born.
In our society, Nigeria, where physically challenged people are often looked down on, Isau fights every day and resilience has become second nature for him.
I faced a lot of challenges. Like when I want to leave my house to where I'm training, it is not easy as that for me to get to the place. At a time, I need to trek with my condition, and it's not easy for me. The journey of where I'm living to where I'm training is like 10 kilometers. At a time, I would trek 10 kilometers to reach the place, and it's not easy. When I got the place where I want to train, I would sleep before I would wake up and train again. At a time, to get the equipment to play is difficult. I need to borrow something to get the equipment. And it's not easy as that. To get money to buy it is not easy because I have children and wife to cater for. Like the wood I'm using is cost. I want to use the equipment that all other top player in paratable tennis is using to meet up with their standards. To be a disabled is not easy, but we thank God. When I want to clap this place, I almost fell down. It's not easy. In fact, there was a day when I want to go to training. I was in the road looking for Tyson with wheelchair. I used almost 3 hours there because before I get the Tyson to carry me to where I want to train. If the Tyson or bike person see you with wheelchair, they will not even wait for you to carry you as a person living with disability, they don't even cater for us. If the person see you with disability self, they will think you want to beg money. And to assist us is very difficult. I don't know what they are thinking about us. We are also a human being like them. They didn't want to assist. I don't know.
Table tennis is not an easy sport. The muscles involved in playing table tennis are the lower leg, quadriceps, hamstrings, rotator cuff, biceps, triceps, wrist flexors and extensors. But for Isau, he can't take full use for these muscles to play table tennis.
So let's talk about the great man, Mr. Isau. Mr. Isau, who happens to be, a physically challenged person, and he played against somebody with his full body. Oh my God! I'm trying to like comprehend it. I'm trying to like give a proper understanding to the way the game went and stuff like that. The person, now let me try to give a little description of what happened. And the person with his full body, he was actually standing with his movement and stuff like that. And it was at like engaging his lower part of the body, his knees. You will notice that his knees were moving, his waist was moving, and he was moving his hand. The other hand was out, giving him more balance and stuff like that. But Mr. Isau had no legs. Mr. Isau was sitting in a wheelchair. The other hand that the other person was using to get balance, Mr. Isau was using it to hold his chair, having to help him push left and right. Alright, then he was focused using his other hand to do his stuff. If table tennis is said to be done with the use of your wrist extensors and flexor, right, your forearm and stuff like that, with the use of your rotator cuff, tell me, and also the use of your hamstring to help your movement. Mr. Isau doesn't have any of this. The only thing he has is just the upper part, which is actually his wrist extensors, alright, and the flexors with his rotator cuff, with the use of his biceps and stuff like that. Okay, now he was still able to do this. Now look at it. What did he do? He used his brain power.
Isau is resilient, as his name implies. He is fast becoming a brighter Irawo, the star. And he won't give up until he shines bright and gives light to all.
I want to say this to parents of a person living with disability. They should not keep their children at home. We are human beings like able people. We can do more than able people do. That is my message for the parents of the people living with disability. And for my colleagues that we are doing Paralympic tennis, they should continue training. There is no limit to what we can achieve in life. We can go more. Disability is not the end of life. We can go more. We can do better than what they think we can do. My name is Ogunkunle Isau, aka Irawo Star.